Hello everyone, this video is going to be about free motion embroidery features that are in the new version of EmbroideryWare. Free motion embroidery, as most of you probably know, is a technique that's been around for many generations, where you take a normal sewing machine, just a manual sewing machine, hoop up some fabric, and you move the fabric under the sewing machine as you're using it in a constant speed mode. There's beautiful things that can be created by it. It looks very hand done, because it essentially is. And in EmbroideryWare, we've tried to simulate that as well by having the new free motion features. Now we have several different functions. We have by length, which means that the stitches will be at a certain stitch length as you move around. We have stitches per minute, just like you would be running a sewing machine. And then we have zigzag. If you were running a sewing machine in zigzag, it fills in areas much faster. And then we have zigzags that have a variable width. The first one I want to show you is the stitches by length, which basically puts stitches out when the stitch length is satisfied. So each stitch is the stitch distance. The second one I want to show you is stitches by minute. Now this one, you probably want to turn off the handles because you can't really see what you're doing with this with the handles on. Now with the handles off, you can kind of see what it's doing. It's doing a lot of stitches, and you can basically, just like you were sewing on a sewing machine, you can go ahead and go back and forth and create filled sections and things like that. The next one I want to show you is zigzag stitches by minute fixed width. Now what you do with zigzag is you click 2 points to create the direction of your zigzag, and then you hold the mouse button down and drag, and you end up getting zigzags of that dimension and angle. Now if you want to do a different direction, you basically click 2 points and establish another direction. You can use this to fill up the stem of this leaf by basically, putting the direction in the direction of the stem of the leaf and moving it back and forth. And now you have zigzags that are filling up these areas. It would be similar to free motion when you're running a zigzag machine, going back and forth and filling things in. And the last item I want to show you is zigzag stitches per minute variable width. Now the neat thing about this is you can make the zigzag width any width you want. It's still the same direction things hold, but now the zigzags whatever width you want.